got two wonderful friends with me who are noted in their fields. समीना अजीज की तरफ करें आप और उसामा बिन मुराद. He is a brilliant architect, absolutely true architect जिसे कहते हैं. He is that. Samina is the most amazing, spiritually elevated landscape designer of our region. So I'm very fortunate to have their friendship also, and they are the real solid people. इनको इसलिए we are very grateful to both of you for coming and giving time to these 12 to 14 interns from 3 different schools and see concepts and last.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes.
And this is going to be one of the most enthralling sessions you'll realize later on.
My name is Samina Aziz and I'm a landscape designer, and I work with Osama in Islamabad, and I've worked with him for over 28 years.
And independent.
And independently, yes. So that means other architects sometimes send me their clients, or sometimes, somebody comes to me and says, I've seen your garden, can you do my, I've seen your work, can you do my garden? And I don't know who's done their house, so that also happens. So that's the thing. So I'd like to introduce Osama. Now Osama, I've always admired his work. I mean, he is, mashallah, God gifted. Literally, there's no other word for it, because the kinds of designs he comes up with, it's unbelievable. And so I always admired it. Even before I started working with him, I admired his designs. But as time has passed, I have started really admiring another quality of his that initially I just kind of took it for granted, and that is his practicality. He is so practical about the way he designs things. He will not just think of the aesthetics, but he will combine those aesthetics with a very practical design. He will think of the people who are going to live in that house and how they're going to live in it, how they're going to use it, and little things like he'll think, okay, if he's designing a bedroom, he'll think of wall spaces for the bed, and where will the plugs go for the lamps, is there enough space for bedside tables. His designs are just so practical. There are no wasted spaces. It's just amazing, and they're so full of light. I mean, you go into basements and it's just, you can't tell that you're in a basement because there's so much light, but there's no heat. His houses are cool also. So I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing, it's practical, it's low cost as opposed to very grand designs that use a lot of wasted spaces and all and are not practical. So that is really something I admire about him even more. And the other thing that I do admire about him, have always done so, is that he is very humble. Every time I say, oh, Osama, what a beautiful design, and he'll say, Alhamdulillah. And he'll say, Ye Allah ki taraf se aata hai. It's all from God. So I just love that part. He doesn't become a proud person. He doesn't say, yeah, I did this. I have never heard him, no matter how great a house he makes, he never says that. He always, talks about God.
The reason for that is simple सी एक बात है. They give credit to where it belongs. और credit जो है वो सिर्फ आता है अल्लाह की तरफ से. अल्लाह की तरफ से design acumen, अल्लाह की तरफ से आपको अकल, समझ, शऊर, आपको जो perception है, आपको perception of good and bad, everything is surrounded by the fact कि अल्लाह की तरफ से आपको this is transcendent from him. So why not give credit to where the limitless design possibilities are coming to you? Limitless, इंसान limited है, इंसान की सोच limited है. जितना experience आपका होगा उतने आपकी सोच limited होगा. Unlimited उसको अगर करना है, अगर limitless करना है तो credit जो है उसी को दें जिसकी तरफ से वो limitless आपको option मिल रही है. So अल्लाह की तरफ से ही सारा कुछ आता है. Accept करना चाहिए इस चीज़ को. कि वो डूंगा गली में कॉटेजेस कर रहा था 1992 की बात है. And I was sleeping, I opened my eyes, then the first thing that I remember is कि वो एक dimension जो है वो मैंने गलत लिखी है ड्राइंग के बीच में. I mean, how freaky is that? Where does that come from?
Uh,
तो उठ के जाके ना जो first thing that I did was कि वो मैंने तैयार हुआ जल्दी से and I went straight to the office to look at that drawing and sure enough that dimension was wrong. So वो मतलब इस तरह की चीज़ें जो हैं वो कहाँ से आती हैं? There's a connection.
But then, like what you said earlier, give credit where it's due. A lot of people will say, "Oh no, that's my brain. You know, I'm so intelligent, it's thinking about these things even when I'm sleeping." So, but he, you know, does it the right way.
वो the thing is this ना कि real time में आपको सारी चीज़ें जो हैं वो आपको फिर मिलेंगी क्योंकि अल्लाह ताला is fact, अल्लाह ताला is real time, अल्लाह ताला is वो real time में अगर वो चीज़ सही है अगर अपनी अकल से करेंगे तो जो उसकी हद है वो उससे आगे निकल ही नहीं पाएगा.
That's the thing about limitless. Like you can only go to that limit and not beyond. So that's true. And the last thing I wanted to say is that, you know, like basements are saying that they're so full of light and all. And something that I think most people don't even know is someone pioneered literally the concept of the open basement because he, you know,
First
said,
house.
yeah.
I get thinking the whole idea about why should we explain this is this कि जब कोई चीज़ कोई innovation या कोई चीज़ दिमाग में आती है तो उसके लिए जब आप पूरा एक तजस्सुस करें जब उसके लिए आप कोई उसके legwork करें किसी को समझाएं किसी से बात करें तो तभी उसका solution निकलता है. So if you have an idea so then one should follow that idea and follow that idea का मतलब ये नहीं है कि जी गलत आइडिया दिमाग में आ गया है हम मुसल्लत करके ही छोड़ना है कम व्हाट में लॉ को तोड़ के ये वो नो. The idea is this कि within the frame of law, within the boundaries of whatever is constrained, you go and you find out and you find the best solution. हमारा क्या रोल है as an architect? What role do we have in society? We have the role of carrying out projects for other people. अपने हमारे अगर हम खाली खुद ही अपने कर रहे होते तो शायद हम डेवलपर कहलाते हैं कुछ और कहलाते अपने डिज़ाइन करते किसी को पसंद आ रहा है ख़रीदें वरना. We work for other people, we work on their desires, we work on their requirements, we work for them. So आइडिया क्या है? आइडिया ये है कि जो रिक्वायरमेंट और जो चीज़ें आपको मिली हैं उसको अच्छे तरीके से रिस्पॉन्सिबली उसको सिमुलेट करें और फिर उसके बाद उसको एक अच्छे डिज़ाइन के बीच में आप पेश करें लोग. इसमें प्राइम एग्जांपल क्या है कि नैयर अली दादा सब वाकिफ़ हैं आप लोग. तो नैयर अली दादा साहब जो हैं उनके पास मेरे वालिद ले गए कि जी ये आर्किटेक्चर करना चाह रहा है तो इसको ज़रा एडवाइस दें कोई. एट दैट मोमेंट ही वॉज माई फादर्स टेनेंट इन गुलबर्ग एंड तो वो उन्होंने उनको ह्यूमर किया. उन्होंने कहा he's got a very witty sense of humor, dry witty sense of humor. He was like क्या एडवाइस दूँ उसको? तो मैंने कहा नहीं कुछ तो आप एडवाइस दें कि आर्किटेक्ट बनना चाह रहे हैं तो क्या करना चाहिए इसमें. कहते हैं एडवाइस ये है कि जब आर्किटेक्ट बन जाओ तो जिस तरह मुझे कोई क्लाइंट कहता है कि मुझे गुड्डी उड़ाने के लिए कोठा चाहिए तो मैं उसको गुड्डी उड़ाने के लिए कोठा बना देता हूँ. This is such a big lesson in there कि अपनी मनमानी हमने तो करनी है. हमने अपनी मनमानी उस चीज़ पे करनी है जो हमारी कैपेबिलिटी है. दैट इज़ डिज़ाइन. रिक्वायरमेंट जो है वो क्लाइंट की है. सो वर्किंग ऑन दैट यू कैन कम अप विद वंडरफुल थिंग्स ऑफ कोर्स. एंड नाउ द थिंग इज़ दिस कि एज अ डिज़ाइनर जब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हमारे ऊपर आ गई so how do we where do we stand as designers? अपनी मनमानी करनी है किस चीज़ के ऊपर बेस करके उसके ऊपर जो हमारे पास नॉलेज है. नॉलेज कहाँ से आएगा? where do you find the knowledge from? Through books, through text, through experience. ठीक है. ये बताइए कि जो बुक्स में जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो कहाँ से आया? कंट्राइव किया गया, किसी ने सीखा, किसी ने. नाउ thousands of years of human intervention, discovery, invention जो है वो हमारे पास मौजूद है. ग्रीक आर्किटेक्चर है, रोमन आर्किटेक्चर है, इजिप्शियन आर्किटेक्चर है, इस्लामिक आर्किटेक्चर है. मतलब ये लोगों ने हज़ारों साल इसके ऊपर तहकीक की, इनको परफेक्ट करने की कोशिश की. द परफेक्शन माइट नॉट बी देयर, इट्स स्टिल यू नो ओपन एंडेड, लेकिन जितना जो डॉक्यूमेंट जो कुछ हुआ उसमें जो कुछ फ्रॉम द ह्यूमन स्केल टू द सेलेस्टियल स्केल, सारी किस्म की चीज़ें उन्होंने सिमुलेट करने की कोशिश की. पिरामिड जो हैं वो जनाब उन्होंने वो स्टार्स के मुताबिक बनाने की कोशिश की. उसमें पीछे साइंस थी, क्या था वो अल्लाह ही जानता है. ग्रीक आर्किटेक्चर ह्यूमन स्केल से सर इतना है, कॉलम इतना होगा, ये होगा, वो होगा, सारे प्रोपोर्शन वहाँ से निकाले. दैट इज़ वाई टू डेट आई कैन नॉट से कि जी ये प्रोपोर्शन गलत हैं, या ये गलत बिल्डिंग बनी हुई है, ये ख़राब लग रही है, ये क्या बना दिया, पेडिमेंट क्यों इतना बड़ा है, क्या है, यू नो. ऑल ऑफ दोज थिंग्स आर basically beautiful and they will remain beautiful. Now as designers, the range for you to stimulate and to like, whether you hate traditional architecture, whether you hate Greek architecture, you say कि नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल है, मैं तो contemporary करता हूँ, मैं तो minimalist हूँ, मैं तो फलाना हूँ. You have to stimulate, you have to like the entire 360 degrees and then pick up whatever is your forte, जिसमें आपका हाथ चलता है, जिसमें आपका दिमाग चलता है, जिसमें आपके प्रोपोर्शंस अच्छे निकलते हैं, जिसमें कि लोग अप्रिशिएट करते हैं. अब मुझे किसी ने कहा कि जी एक वो मुझे लाहौर की पुरानी बिल्डिंग कोई जिस तरह होती है ना, मुझे वो चाहिए. मैंने कहा जी कोई मसला ही नहीं, बना देंगे. यू नो द साइड ऑफ काइंड ऑफ ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट अप्रोच टुवर्ड्स इट कि भाई ये क्या मसला है. वो करने के लिए बैठा, एक एलिवेशन बनाई, finished, I was so happy with it, looked at it and I said what the hell, this is European. दूसरी की उसमें क्या किया, वो कहा कि oh my god, these are all very Greek, you know, detailing. समझ ही नहीं, छक्के छूट गए कि जिस जगह पे मैं रहता हूँ उसका मुझे पता ही नहीं, उसका आर्किटेक्चर का ही नहीं पता, मैंने कभी उसको एब्जॉर्ब ही नहीं किया. पता था लेकिन एब्जॉर्ब नहीं किया था. थोड़ा सा उसको स्टडी किया, नेक्स्ट स्केच दैट केम आउट वाज टोटली डिफरेंट, द प्रोपोर्शंस वर डिफरेंट, द डिटेलिंग वाज डिफरेंट. सो द थिंग इज दिस के सारा कुछ नॉलेज, सब कुछ आपके अंदर तो होना चाहिए. और वो रेंज, जो इंटायर रेंज है, वो अगर काम में अपना ना देखूँ वापस पलट के, तो मुझे खुद ना याद रहे कि किस किस्म की रेंज में डिज़ाइनिंग चलती है.
So now that's I'm going to show photographs of the different range of architecture.
So this is a house done for.
Where is the arrow to go ahead?
You'll have to let me
कहाँ से?
अभी ठीक है.
अच्छा इधर, all right, got it.
बैठिए.
Husband and wife both always very artistic. हमेशा मुझे कहते थे कि जी आप जो है वो अपनी मर्ज़ी से करें. Had very beautiful architectural pieces and paintings and things in the house. Very few, but तो वो उनको मैंने कहा कि जी मैं कोई ऐसा चीज़ आपके लिए बनाना चाहता हूँ which does not have too much detailing. सादा हो लेकिन कुछ उसमें से कोई चीज़ बनाने का जो आपका दिल करता है वो आपके लिए. So this is the house that came out. It had influences of the Adobe architecture, गाँव वाला architecture, and then it had the formality of Spanish architecture as well. इसमें वो ये था कि इसमें elements जो है वो अपने local architecture के भी हैं, Spanish के भी हैं. It's kind of a mix. I didn't know that I was going ahead and doing something that would be replicated to this date, right till up till defense and all that. ये railing जो थी, ये पहली दफ़ा मैंने लकड़ी के फट्टे replicate करने की कोशिश की in steel. And इसके बाद बस this was like wildfire now, and like you know you see this coming up everywhere. अच्छा, घर का जो था उसमें यही था कि I wanted this kind of a flow. मेरे दिमाग में था कि एक स्टैटिक जो है ना साइड, हमेशा साइड जो है इतनी स्टैटिक होती है, तो यू नो यू कैन सी स्ट्रेट है, वो फिर वो है, यू नो एलिमेंट्स व्हिच एक्चुअली हैव नो मीनिंग, बट यू नो उसके कोई वो प्रैक्टिकल उसका कोई वो नहीं है, लेकिन एस्थेटिकली इट डज यू नो बैलेंस आउट दिस फसाड विद दैट. सो सर्टेन थिंग्स दैट यू डू एस्थेटिकली उनकी मीनिंग जो है वो प्रैक्टिकल शायद ना भी हो, लेकिन दे लुक जस्ट एज गुड. आगे चलो. दिस इज द नाउ अनदर थिंग, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग फॉर आर्किटेक्ट्स इज कि एक कंप्लीट प्रोडक्ट आपने देना है. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? अभी देखें, फ्रंट आपने देखी, इसके आपने साइड देखी, इसकी जो तीसरी और चौथी साइड है वो भी इतनी ही डिज़ाइंड है. अब क्लाइंट्स मुझे पूछते हैं वो पिछली वाली जगह पे आप क्यों कर रहे हैं, स्लोपिंग रूफ के पीछे क्यों दे रहे हैं आप, वहाँ पे छज्जा क्यों दे रहे हैं, वहाँ पे बैल्कनी क्यों दे रहे हैं. And I always say it's a finished product. Inside out, whole theme has to carry on. Inside out, the detailing has to carry on. The feeling has to carry on. The एक बड़े वो मज़ेदार एक है, दुबई में एयरपोर्ट पे जा रहे थे, वो कॉन्कोर्स पे जाने के लिए ये इसका एमिरेट्स का जो टर्मिनल था, तो ह्यूज बोर्ड आउटसाइड, वो ऑन टॉप ऑफ द स्टेयर्स, नॉट आउटसाइड, इनसाइड द हॉल, बट गोइंग टू अनदर प्लेस. लाइफ साइज BMW उसके ऊपर बनी हुई, एंड उसके ऊपर लिखा हुआ एंजॉय द व्यू, यू विल नॉट सी मच व्हेन यू ड्राइविंग वन. व्हाट डज दैट मीन? यू ड्राइविंग दिस ब्यूटीफुल कार बट यू डोंट सी इट. The outside, what, you know, most, I don't know if you guys, girls, you like cars or not, but it's like, it's a head turner for us, you know. For guys, it's like, oh, wo gaadi gayi, you know. But when you're driving, when you don't see it from the outside. So, reflected that in architecture. बाहर का घर खूबसूरत बना दिया, अंदर बैठे हुए हैं, सारी उम्र उसके अंदर बैठे हुए, नज़र ही नहीं कुछ आ रहा. So, अंदर अगर थीम वो है तो नज़र आएगा. अंदर से फिर what Samina does, समीना का काम जो है वो खिड़की से बाहर नज़र आता है. So here is where the landscape and the architecture join in together. Two different altogether facets, लेकिन once they join together it becomes a bigger completed product, you know. And what she does is कि जो भी elements घर के मैंने डिज़ाइन किए होते हैं, वो एलिमेंट्स जो हैं उनको एक्सट्रैक्ट करके वो दीवार पे लगा देती हैं. So, क्या होता है कि आप यू लुकिंग एट पार्ट ऑफ द हाउस सिटिंग इनसाइड, एंड दैट्स अ ग्रेट थिंग, रादर देन कि जी आप बाहर निकल के जाके जब तक नहीं बैठेंगे आपको घर ही नहीं नज़र आएगा या उसके एलिमेंट्स ही नहीं नज़र आएंगे. सो या, सो दिस इज नाउ अनदर एग्जांपल ऑफ द सेम काइंड ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर. दिस इज again very Spanish in its element, very local, ethnic as well. छोटा सा बरामदा, बड़ा सा घर, लेकिन जो एंट्रेंस जो है वो छोटा सा बरामदा है, सिंगल एक दरवाज़ा है, कोई पैलेशियल दरवाज़ा नहीं है. अब the door itself is very big. It's 9.5 feet high and it's about 4.5 feet wide. लेकिन वो लगता नहीं है, लगता है एक छोटा सा बस ऐसे दरवाज़ा है. उसका स्केल की वजह से, the way it's been done, you know, and again formality आ गई, design quality आ गई, सब कुछ आ गया. Inside the house, as soon as you enter, this is what you see, bringing a bit of the outside. These two arches that you see, इससे beyond there's a bigger courtyard outside. So entrance पे ताकि आपको you get a feeler of what's behind the house or what's within the house. The lounge itself, giving it, I mean, it's not a very big lounge. You can see from the scale, साइडों पे कोई इतनी ज़्यादा जगह नहीं, but वॉल्यूम क्रिएट करने से आप देखेंगे कि कितनी जगह जो है बढ़ जाती है. यही अगर छोटी होती तो क्या होता. It's just a picture of a powder room की कितनी अच्छी डिटेलिंग की जा सकती है. This is the courtyard, which is connected from the entrance to the rest of the place. Now, अब 20 कनाल की जगह है, घर जो है वो एक्सटेंट भी उसका आपने देखना है, सब कुछ करना है. And what Samina did was for this landscape was कि she आगे करते हैं, she put a second boundary wall inside the farm to curtail the area. बहुत सारे इसमें फ़ायदे. आपने जो एरिया मेंटेन करना है आपने उसको कर्टेल कर दिया, आपने एक विजुअल एरिया क्रिएट कर दिया फॉर प्राइवेसी, आपने उस स्पेस को ज़्यादा प्राइवेट कर दिया, मोर इम्पोर्टेंट कर दिया, मोर प्रैक्टिकल कर दिया. सो मेनी थिंग्स connected with having a second boundary wall. The other boundary wall is back there where you see those trees. अच्छा now आपने वो देखा वो एक मतलब एक टिपिकल स्टाइल का एक थीम का एक बुक है. अब वो उससे बिल्कुल टोटली एक्सट्रैक्ट करके अगर किसी और जगह पे जाते हैं, दी ट्रेडिशनल आर्किटेक्चर अगर आपने स्पेनिश सुना है, तो कंटेम्प्रेरी आर्किटेक्चर भी तो प्रोपोर्शंस ही है ना. So this is a house for a friend of mine that I did, and the house is done. He loves minimalist, details. So there's hardly any detail in the house. It's just windows and just walls and like this is a divider between the drawing room and the dining room, and this is huge fireplace, which has hardly any detail. It's like a wall hung from the ceiling. Now, again, a contrast. I mean, अभी वो minimalist घर था, और यहाँ पे इधर एकदम से देखें तो Osama bin Murad has designed this now.
Overly elaborate.
This house was designed to impress. उन्होंने कहा कि जी the guy has been in construction for almost over 20 years. He's working with his father. They have a construction company. He came to me और उन्होंने बड़ा interesting सवाल मुझसे पूछा. वे कहते हैं मुझे बताएं कि मुझे आपकी क्यों ज़रूरत है. I was like, I was amused. I said कि मुझे क्या पता. कहते हैं नहीं देखें, मैंने 350 घर मैंने खुद डिज़ाइन किए और मैंने बनाए और बेचे हैं. Why do I need you? मैंने कहा आपने 350 डिज़ाइन करके बनाए होंगे, बट यू कैन नॉट डू इट बेटर देन मी. सो मैंने कहा दिस इज़ नॉट समथिंग एरोगेंट or something. This is something which is कि मैं I deal with so many clients and different किस्म के वो typologies और different किस्म की चीज़ें और सारा कुछ वो करते हैं, तो I have a better grip on detailing and other things than you. मैंने कहा अच्छा कर लेते हैं. So this is the house that was done for him. This house has another very unique thing attached with it. It's coming in a Netflix drama, and Netflix drama जो है वो टस्कनी में सारा फिल्माया गया, और जब वो अपना फवाद और माहिरा जब वो घर आते हैं तो वो इस घर में आते हैं. उन्होंने ये दिखाया कि ये टस्कनी में है और वो इसमें रह रहे हैं. So it's interesting. पीछे क्या करती. Now the thing is this कि this element does not go with this element, does not go with this, does not go with this, does not go with this. इसमें सारे elements जो हैं वो repeat हो रहे हैं, लेकिन in a very subtle way. This block is supposed to be with this block is supposed to be with this, and there is something which is hidden जो अभी second तस्वीर में नजर आएगा, उसमें वो बिल्कुल ही और है. So, but this is a good lesson in this कि within styles and within things there is a certain harmony, जो कि harmony जो है वही तो उसी पे तो सारा कुछ चलता है. मतलब Greek architecture में देख लें, किसी में देख लें, there is a harmonious thing, and that harmony is basically contrived on the basis of proportion and where to use what. मेरे knowledge पे नहीं हो सकता ये उस knowledge पे है जो लोगों ने हज़ारों साल लगाए और उन्होंने चीज़ें बनाई, क्या कुछ उसमें एलिमेंट्स डाले, क्या कुछ किया. उनको आपका विजुअल कांटेक्ट के साथ उनके साथ यू गेट ट्रेन्ड ऑटोमेटिकली. एंड ट्रेनिंग तभी होती है, वही वाली बात कि अगर इफ़ यू कीप योर माइंड ओपन, इफ़ यू स्टाइफल इट विद कि नहीं मैं तो ये हूँ, मैं तो वो हूँ, वो बंद हो जाता है सारा. तो इसमें देखें ना, वो बीच में एलिमेंट्स जो हैं बिल्कुल और आ रहे हैं, बट नथिंग looks like जैसे कि it's out of अच्छा. here is another thing जो कि बीच में miss out शायद वो शुरू हुई होगी. this is a hand drawn elevation. It's not made on computers. So जो हाथ से जो चीज़ें आप बनाते हैं उनकी जो वैल्यू है इज़ टोटली समथिंग एल्स। हाथ से ड्रॉ करने का जो इनका मकसद है वो ये है कि एक फ्री हैंड मिले प्रोपोर्शंस निकालने के लिए। जिस वक्त आप ड्रॉ कर रहे होते हैं, पेंसिल की ड्राइंग है, करता क्या हूँ कि कंप्यूटर पे उसके आउटलाइंस मतलब छत इतनी है, उसकी लाइन लग गई, खिड़की इस लाइन पर है, उसकी लाइन लग गई, वो सारी गाइडलाइंस मिल जाती हैं। उसके ऊपर देन द ड्राइंग इज़ डन ऑन पेंसिल। पेंसिल के बाद द सेकंड टेक इज़ the the thinnest and the most fragile paper ever exists to exist is this butter sheet जिसके ऊपर मैं सारी अपनी ड्राइंग्स करता रहा हूँ इतने सालों में। एक कनाल का एक घर है, स्ट्रेट लाइन में बना हुआ, ठीक है, क्लासिकल नेचर है, जो भी इसके डिटेल है इसमें। अगेन एक कनाल का घर जो कि इसमें भी डिटेल भी है, सब कुछ हुआ है, लेकिन ये बना हुआ है ऑन अ टाइट बजट। दिस बिलोंग्स टू अ वेरी क्लोज फ्रेंड ऑफ आवर्स, अनफॉर्चुनेटली ही जस्ट पास्ड अवे अ फ्यू डेज अगो। एंड उनका ये घर डिज़ाइन किया था, डिज़ाइन टाइट बजट मीन्स दैट यू विल बी एबल टू डिज़ाइन समथिंग ब्यूटिफुल बट ऑन अनदर बजट। अब what is the difference? Look at these two. They both one canal houses. But look at the simplicity of this versus the details of that. I can show you more with details. I can show you even more with more details. It's in your hands how much of a project is worth to the client, to you, कि वो आप कैसे करना चाह रहे हैं, क्या करना चाह रहे हैं। ये आगे की तो तस्वीर बीच में आ रही है, वो तो ये इस वक्त बता रहा है। अच्छा, now अब ये देखें कि जिस वक्त आपके पास एबिलिटी आती है, Do I have everybody's attention? जिस वक्त एबिलिटी आती है उस वक्त रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आती है। रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी क्या है? रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ये है कि किसी के बजट पे आप काम कर रहे हैं, किसी की ड्रीम पे आप काम कर रहे हैं। सबसे ज़्यादा जो मुझे जो कलक होता है वो ये है कि जो क्लाइंट कह रहा है और जो क्लाइंट करना चाह रहा है, क्या उसका जो है वो हम सही तरीके से उसका इस्तेमाल हम कर रहे हैं, क्या हम उसको सही गाइड कर रहे हैं? दैट्स द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। मेरे अपनी वो कई दफ़ा ये होता है कि क्लाइंट मुझे कह रहे होते हैं कि ये चेंजेस कर दें, वो कर दें, सारी ड्राइंग बन गई नहीं है। अब मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि क्लाइंट जो कह रहा है वो सही है, प्लान बेहतर हो जाएगा। अगर मैं झूठ बोलने वाला इंसान हूँ तो क्या करूँगा? कहूँगा नहीं, जो आप कह रहे हैं वो नहीं हो सकता, ये गलत है, ये ठीक है। वो being truthful to the profession means being truthful to yourself. How can you lie to yourself when you know what the truth is? तो वो you change it. क्लाइंट कहते हैं आपका मूड तो बड़ा ख़राब है, फिर भी आप चेंज कर रहे हैं। तो मैंने कहा क्या झूठ बोलूँ आपसे? आप कह रहे हैं, जो कह रहे हैं बेहतर हो जाएगा प्लान, ठीक है, हमें ड्राइंग्स चेंज करनी पड़ेंगी, ये होगा वो होगा, तकलीफ होगी। एंड वी समटाइम्स बिल्ड देम आल्सो। सो अच्छा, नाउ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ जब आ गई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी तो आ गई, उसके साथ क्या है कि ऑनर मिलने शुरू हो जाते हैं। रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी जब आप ट्रूथफुल हुए, सब कुछ हुआ, ऑनर क्या मिलने शुरू होते हैं? ऑनर ये मिलने शुरू होते हैं कि एक और आर्किटेक्ट।
Can you wait for that?
Yeah. Okay. You tell me.
ये देखो, इसको खत्म करो ना। इस घर का what he forgot to mention is this funnily this is the front, but actually when you enter the house you actually go back, ये जो छत नजर आ रही है, इसके पीछे से there's a driveway going up all the way because the house is very elevated, and then you end up at what is technically the back, but it's actually the front, and this is where the entrance is.
So you've come to the back of the house in order to enter it. उसका रीज़न क्या था? रीज़न उसका ये था कि एक तो प्रैक्टिकलिटी कि हर कमरे को गार्डन का फ्रंट का व्यू चाहिए था, मोस्ट ऑफ द रूम्स का चाहिए था, इस तरह भी हैं ज़ाहिरी व्यूज़, और उसमें ये था कि जब आप एंटर करें तो एक्सटेंट ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी तभी आप देख सकते हैं जब आप पीछे जाएं, आपने पिछला एक्सटेंट देख लिया, जब आप एंटर करें तो आप फ्रंट तक का एक्सटेंट देख लें. सो यू एक्चुअली एक्सपीरियंस द एंटायर प्रॉपर्टी जस्ट बाय entering the house.
And also because it's so elevated that you get this long driveway to go all the way up. This is the entrance, this is the back end, but the front actual entrance.
If you look at the floor, what is your feeling about the floor?
It gives checkered floor feeling.
Checkered floor, लेकिन क्या is it? मतलब है कि good design, मतलब expensive.
Expensive
Highlight.
highlights.
It feels like a importance एक डालने की कोशिश की अच्छा ये
Highlight.
entrance है।
And this was the cheapest floor that we did in this entire house. क्योंकि वो फुट बाय फुट का मार्बल है, ये 6 इंच बाय 6 इंच का मार्बल है, और वो 3-3 इंच की स्ट्रिप्स हैं, और वो 1-1 इंच की स्ट्रिप है. जो सबसे जो फेंकने वाला जो होता है ना, कहते हैं हाँ इसको साइड पे कर दें, फुट बाय फुट का मार्बल है, वो एंट्रेंस पे सबसे ज़्यादा वो लगा के लुक एट द इम्पैक्ट. इट्स जस्ट लाइक डिफरेंट एग्जांपल, बट इफ यू वेयरिंग अ वेरी वेरी ओल्ड शर्ट एंड दैट्स योर फेवरेट शर्ट, बट सारे मम्मी कह रही हैं, कोई और कह रहा है मत पहनो ये वो, व्हाट डू यू डू? You still wear that shirt, but what you do is you wear a very expensive watch with it. Nobody will look at the shirt. In fact, you'll get compliments for the shirt. So, ये इस घर का अंदर का इंटीरियर है. अब इसमें भी डिटेलिंग अभी काफ़ी रहती है, but you know it's all complete now. They're living in it and filming in it. Now, again, this is a drawing done 22 years ago. I'm not sure. नहीं, इसमें नहीं, इसमें यहाँ पे
मैं देखा करीब से.
ये this is an exonometric house in G6 that I was doing. इसमें Moroccan theme पे इसको बनाना चाह रहा था, और उसके लिए सारी चीज़ें स्टडी की, द मशरबिया एंड यू नो जो भी उसके कॉन्सेप्ट से, बट आई डिडंट वांट टू रेप्लिकेट एनीथिंग. तो उनके सारे जो हैं आप कह लें एक तरह से कंटेम्प्रेरी इफेक्ट में सारा कुछ उसका किया, एंड दैट्स हाउ द हाउस केम आउट. सो आई मीन राइट डाउन टू दिस स्टार जो लैंडस्केप डिज़ाइनर था, ही वाज फ्रॉम लाहौर, आरिफ इज़दानी, एंड उसने यहाँ पे पता नहीं क्या बड़ा इलेबरेट कुछ किया हुआ था, एंड द क्लाइंट सेड कि नो आई डोंट वांट दैट. पीछे जाए She said that ये जो स्टार जो बना हुआ है ना, मुझे ये चाहिए. So, अब वो इसमें यहाँ पे ऐसा कॉन्सेप्ट मैंने बनाया था. So the house is based on a theme, a very definite theme, and that's Moroccan. And सारी उसमें चीज़ें डिफरेंट जो उसके कलर्ड ग्लास का जो डिम्योर किस्म की जो चीज़ें होती हैं वो उसमें की, दरवाजे के एलिमेंट्स जो कुछ भी, एवरीथिंग डन इन दैट थीम बट डन इन अ वेरी कंटेम्प्रेरी वे. पाउडर रूम का दरवाज़ा अमूमन बिल्कुल मुंह पे खुलता है, तो पाउडर रूम का दरवाज़ा मैंने उनको कहा कि मैं पीछे करना चाह रहा हूँ, टू मेक इट जस्ट मेक इट प्राइवेट, क्रिएट्स एन इंटरेस्टिंग स्पेस. Another very important thing which we have not even written over here is that architecture का जो है experience जो है, that is all visual. You all know that. I mean, it's a physical entity, and by vision, by visual contact, हम लोग भी assimilate our thoughts, desires, जो कुछ भी है, हमारी feelings जो हैं, वो देखने से आती हैं. अब उसके बीच में what the best deal within the vision is this कि कोई चीज़ सामने नजर आए, कुछ hidden हो. You all know that. Academically भी सबको पता है कि थोड़ी चीज़ सामने रखें, थोड़ी hide कर लें, तो उसकी intrigue बढ़ती है उसका. Thereby creating the visual for different layers. So when you create layers within architecture, that's when उसकी जो सबसे ज़्यादा उसकी जो quality है वो बाहर निकलती है. अगर मतलब केस एंड पॉइंट, लेट्स से कि अगर कोई बड़ा सा एक हॉल है, उसमें आप दाखिल हो जाएं, पूरा हॉल आपको एक दफ़ा में नज़र आ गया. उसी हॉल के दरमियान में अगर आपकी कोई 2-3 पार्टीशंस हों, कोई प्लांट पड़ा हुआ हो, कोई कैबिनेट पड़ी हुई हो, उस कैबिनेट के पीछे आपको नहीं पता क्या है, तो यू कीप डिस्कवरिंग. द सेम थिंग अप्लाइज टू लैंडस्केप एज वेल, वेयर अगर एक बड़ा सा गार्डन है, फ्लैट गार्डन है, आपने देख लिया, ख़त्म हो गया. लेकिन अगर आप एंटर करते हैं तो आपको कुछ पहले बुशेस नज़र आती हैं, उनके पीछे कुछ है. तो द इंट्रीग मेक्स यू गो फर्दर हेड टू डिस्कवर. दिस इज़ अ बिफोर. आप सोच रहे होंगे ये क्या बना इन्होंने दिखा रहे हैं. दिस इज़ द बिफोर ऑफ a house. Some architect thought of some contemporary, I don't know कहाँ से उनको क्या उसको थीम बनाई उन्होंने, लेकिन इसको क्लाइंट ने जब हमें कहा चेंज करने के लिए तो हमने इसको चेंज करके ये बना दिया. वो it's the same volumes, it's the same everything. There's this sheer wall which was there, which had no purpose, but उसको तोड़ने में इतना ज़्यादा लग रहा था because there was tons of steel in it and concrete in it, and God knows for what reason it was made. तो वो उसको कहा कि भाई उसको तोड़ते नहीं है, उसके बीच में एक डिम्योर से एक ओपनिंग निकाल दी और एक ऊपर ओपनिंग निकाल दी, and the wall remained there, and it doesn't even look out of place for some reason. Now again here ये क्यों दिखा रहे हैं? अगर हम पहले आपको देखें तो वो था अडोबी, या आप उसको कह लें मेडिटेरेनियन था. उसके बाद सेकंड जो देखा वो ओवरली डिटेल्ड क्लासिकल हाउस था. फिर बीच में एक कंटेम्प्रेरी घर दिखाया. फिर उसके बाद अब ये क्लाइंट जो है ये इन्होंने कहा कि मुझे गांव में, तलागंज से आगे गांव में एक घर चाहिए जो कि पुरानी हवेली की तरह लगे. तो मैंने कहा कि जी मॉडल टाउन के जो घर होते थे उस तरह का कुछ चलेगा? उन्होंने कहा हाँ चलेगा. अब ये वाला आई डिड नॉट स्टडी कि जी मॉडल टाउन जाके वहाँ पे स्टडी करूँ, बट बचपन से वहाँ से इस किस्म के आर्किटेक्चर में पढ़े हुए हैं. बरामदे देखते, सब जालियाँ, उनकी प्रैक्टिकलिटी देखते हुए, तो ये उसके ऊपर बेस करके किया कि देखिए कितने सिंपल सी एक चीज़ है कि एक बरामदा है, उसके बीच में आपको छाँव चाहिए तो आपने दीवार को नीचे किया. अब दीवार को नीचे किया तो पीछे हीट ट्रैप हो जाती है. हीट ट्रैप को निकालने के लिए जालियाँ निकालते हैं. सो देयर इज़ ऑलवेज अ पर्पस टू द डिस्कवरी एंड द इन्वेंशंस जो पहले ज़माने में थी. बरामदे क्यों थे? धूप से रोकने के लिए, कमरे ठंडे रहते हैं. So this is basically that. Another project based on the Moroccan theme. ये कश्मीर में बना है और इसका यहाँ पे इसके सामने पतली सी एक सड़क जाती है, हालांकि इतनी बड़ी भी नहीं, मतलब बहुत ही प्राइवेट सी कोई छोटी सी रोड है, बट लीड्स समवेयर. तो इसके सामने कहीं वो वैगन्स रुकती थी. इसका स्टॉप का नाम लिख दिया ऊंची कोठी स्टॉप, जेनेरिक यू नो. अब ये इसमें दिस बिलोंग्स टू अ फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन. उसने मतलब ही वांटेड अ हाउस. द हाउस इज अ स्क्वायर, all rooms are 16 by 16 and very symmetrical plan, very symmetrical courtyard, very symmetrical annex. सारा कुछ जो है वो सारा बस सिमेट्री के ऊपर बने कि हर चीज़ जो है बहुत बहुत सिमेट्रिकल बने. इसके अंदर की बहुत सारी डिटेलिंग है, सब कुछ है, बट देयर ओनली फ्यू फोटोग्राफ्स जस्ट टू शो यू कि मिनिमल डिटेल्स, लेकिन उसमें किस तरह से आप इसको मतलब ऑलमोस्ट कंटेम्प्रेरी इफेक्ट में, लेकिन स्टिल यू कैन गेट अ फील कि दिस इज़ वेरी वेरी मोरक्कन. But again, like I said, कि it is a finished product what you do. तो बाथरूम आ गया, उसको मत छोड़ दें. So it's सीढ़ी आ गई उसको मत छोड़ दें कि हाँ जी बस वो तो मैंने तो बाहर का थीम बनाई. Carry it forward right till the last detail to show कि पीछे करें जैसे पाउडर रूम में जो मतलब कि वही आर्ट्स का सिर्फ इंसर्ट बनाया है, उसमें मिरर लगाया है, टाइल्स जो हैं पता नहीं यूरोपियन डिज़ाइन है क्या है, लेकिन द फील अगेन इज़ वेरी वेरी मोराक्को. Again another house, London Moroccan theme. Just some details from the house. Spaces जो बनती हैं, देखिए अगर ये यहाँ पे अगर ये दीवार ना बनी होती, इसमें क्या था यहाँ पे एक रेलिंग लगी होती, उधर से आगे पता नहीं क्या नज़र आ रहा होता, लेकिन when you create spaces उसी की वजह से आप like a set layers में जब आप करते हैं किसी चीज़ को, when you create layers it creates an experience, it creates a space.
Yeah, silence.
ये again the integration of like I said the landscape, जो elements घर पे थे समीना ने उनको wall पे उसको किया. So you're looking at something from each window, you're looking out at a green space, अब basement से ही आ रही है सारा landscape. देखिए कहाँ से बेल चढ़ के ऊपर उधर आ रही है and it's creating a view for the ground floor. Again detailing is going in, अंदर की details की दूसरी तरह की. Okay.
This is
very interesting. इससे वाकया इसका ये है कि दाढ़ी वाले मेजर साहब शलवार टूंगी हुई टोपी पहनी हुई कंस्ट्रक्ट की, जैसे हदीका मेरी एक स्टूडेंट है, वो बीच में 3 बेटियां उनमें से एक स्टूडेंट मेरी थी, so the whole family calls me sir for that reason. वो आके बैठ गए राउंड टेबल पे बैठे हुए, मैंने उनको प्लान दिखाया और उन्होंने कहा कि जी बहुत अच्छा है. अच्छा अब वो खामोशी एक से कोई मेरे ख्याल में 2 पल की हुई, तो मैं इसको ड्राइंग्स को देख रहा हूँ, प्लान को देख रहा हूँ एंड आई एम थिंकिंग आई हेट दिस प्लान. तो एज इफ पिकिंग अप ऑन माई थॉट्स, यू नो, मेजर साहब मुझे कहते हैं आपका क्या ख्याल है इस प्लान के बारे में यहाँ पे, सो दैट यू नो कोई खुला लगे, ये ना लगे कि एकदम से बंद आ रही है. अब अंदर क्या आप देखें, अंदर लुक एट द कलर ऑफ द एंट्रेंस लॉबी, डबल हाइट स्पेस. ये लैंडिंग है, लैंडिंग से इज लाइक अ स्मॉल लाइब्रेरी. उन्होंने बुक्स वगैरह वहाँ पे नहीं रखी बिकॉज दे मेड इट समवेयर एल्स, बट ये कि लैंडिंग से एंट्रेंस नज़र आती है, बाहर कोर्टयार्ड नज़र आता है एंड very playful, you know, the volumes and everything, they turned out so playful. Look at that fireplace, look at the color of that wall.
brilliant.
This is the dining room entrance from the lounge. Bamboos on the ceiling. कितने मज़े की चीज़ें वो सारी, और वो बनती गई because I was deriving that inspiration from their excitement of their house and from the excitement of whatever they did. Look at the staircase.
Look at the colorful artwork.
Again, देखें, there is no layer over here, but look at what the color is doing. It's like creating a separate layer that जैसे कि वहाँ पे कोई एक और dimension आ गई है उसमें. This is the kitchen. वो कहती हैं, एक बाद में उनके घर गया तो मुझे कहती हैं सर वो किचन आपने इतना अच्छा बना दिया, वो मैं खाना वाना बनाती हूँ, बच्चियाँ तो यूनिवर्सिटी चली जाती हैं, उसके बाद वो जो विंडो सीट आपने बनाई है उसी में मैं सो जाती हूँ वहाँ पे. In that corner. तो पीछे देखें outside there is a fireplace there. Then Samina planted some herbs and all outside. Look at the laundry. It's like this tiny little hut. It's got its own sloping roof. So this is an entrance to the bedroom. Lounge से master bedroom की entrance थी and it was not making it very private. Just by creating this little bit of arch, you know, a vaulted space, with them private हो गया. The rest of the house, first floor पे. And this is the basement. This is where the 3 girls, they have their art studio. These are all paintings done by them. That's their art studio. Very playful, very मज़ेदार. पूरा the basement is like an art gallery. पूरा उनकी वो paintings और चीज़ों से वो भरी हुई है. So now, as architects, where do you see yourself? बिल्डिंग्स डिज़ाइन करनी है, घर डिज़ाइन कर लिए, फिर क्या? You see yourself somewhere else. Or while doing architecture, are you inspired enough, or do you aspire to be something else or do something else? Yes, you can do something else. खुली हुई है सारी डिज़ाइन पॉसिबिलिटीज़. जो दिमाग में आता है डिज़ाइन करें, जो दिमाग में आता है उसको एक्सप्लोर करें. खाली ड्राइंग्स और खाली आर्किटेक्चर से अगर नहीं तसल्ली हो रही, और भी कुछ करें, साथ साथ चलें, हॉबीज़ बनाएं. Now what you see over here is a hobby, and I tried to make it a profession, लेकिन वो होना ही नहीं था. हॉबी जो है वो हॉबी तक ही ठीक है. So I was sketching out different possibilities of keychains, and this is a range of keychains that I developed from pure silver. चांदी से ये बनाता हूँ, और ज्वेलर के पास ज़ाहिर जाना पड़ता है, और वो बनू के उसकी इन्वेंट्री बना के रखी हुई है, और पिछले 20 सालों से यही कर रहा हूँ कि बांटता रहता हूँ. उसकी शादी उसको दे दो, उसको ये कर दो, उसको वो कर दो. सो वो जो है खुद इस्तेमाल कर रहा हूँ फॉर पास्ट 20 years now. फर्नीचर डिज़ाइन, जब आर्किटेक्चर कर लिया, जब सब कुछ कर लिया, तो फर्नीचर भी तो डिज़ाइन करते हैं ना. मतलब एक क्लाइंट को कहते हैं इधर यहाँ टेबल रख लें, उधर ये कर लें, उधर वो कर लें. टेबल ढूंढने के लिए निकलेंगे, टेबल नहीं मिलेगी, क्या करेंगे? फर्नीचर डिज़ाइन कर लें. कैपेबिलिटी जो है उसको एक्सप्लोर करें, उसको करें. नाउ दिस पीछे करें. दिस इज़ अ स्मॉल डेस्क विच वाज, एक दोस्त ने कहा कि मुझे अपने कमरे में छोटा सा राइटिंग डेस्क चाहिए. सो मतलब बुरा लगेगा वो, तो मैं वो कंप्यूटर टाइप की टेबल रखना चाह रहा था. मैं कहा नहीं, लेट मी डिज़ाइन समथिंग फॉर यू. नीचे जो है यहाँ पे कोई एक्स्ट्रा बुक्स वगैरह रखनी, कोई प्रिंटर रखना है, कुछ और रखना है, यू नो, ड्रॉर्स हैं. एंड दिस फर्नीचर पीस एक्चुअली हैज़, मतलब ये जो है डिस्कवरी जब आप करें तो फिर चीज़ को एक्सप्लोर करते हुए उसको अच्छे तरीके से पूरे उस चीज़ को पाया तकमील तक पहुँचाएं. इसमें तमाम जितनी भी लकड़ी है वो अपने प्योर फॉर्म में है, कोई उस पे ऊपर स्टेन नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. ये सारी लकड़ी जो अपने ओरिजिनल कलर में है, सिर्फ उसके ऊपर लाकर किया हुआ. सो यू नो, सो व्हाटएवर यू एक्सप्लोर उसको सही तरीके से करें. दिस इज अनदर एग्जांपल, वी कॉल इट द क्लॉक फेस टेबल. इसमें डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ वुड, वॉलनट, दियार, एबनी, यू नो, शीशम, सारा कुछ बीच में इसके लगा हुआ है. अब now bring, yeah, Comploy is basically French for illusion of the eye. Experience आपने आर्किटेक्चर में किया, illusion of the eye पता है सबको, कॉन्सेप्ट का भी पता है, पुराने आर्किटेक्चर में इस्तेमाल भी होता था, अभी भी होता है. उसको एक और जो कि मेरी हॉबी थी फर्नीचर डिज़ाइन की, उसमें उसको डाल के ये बनाया. लगता है ऐसे है कि जैसे कि ये अंदर इंसेट में सब कुछ है, ये सब फ्लैट है.
In fact, when I saw this piece, तो ऐसे ऊपर से I saw it from the top, and I said, Osama, that's nice, but how will they be able to put something over here? Because I thought like it's uneven, you know. And I did this, I said, oh wow, like you know, I didn't see it immediately that it was just flat. It was so brilliantly done.
वो piece, Frank, ये अपना classical desk है. These are a couple of my favorite pieces. I do lamps also. Outdoor furniture, landscape is.
That was my insistence because I can't find good benches and all. So I said, please make. And I had a client who had a very modern house. I said, Osama, please make some benches, you know. So he made some benches. So this one my client bought, you know, the bench and table, and it looks so nice in his place.
Again, it's a contemporary detail, मतलब minimalist basically. अगर भी कोई डिटेल ना हो, कुछ ना हो, बस सिंपल सी एक चीज़ बनाए. Lamps I do, there are all kinds of lamps. This is just one of them. This is a table lamp. बहुत सारी वो देखें पीछे भी लैम्प्स नज़र आ रहे हैं. Larger than life scale भी होते हैं, छोटे भी होते हैं. लेकिन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ जो ऑनर मिलता है वो रियल टाइम इस तरह का भी मिलता है कि a friend of mine is an architect. He works out of Lahore. He's a brilliant landscape designer like Samina. बहुत उसने लैंडस्केप, मतलब आई विल यू बी ओके. मैं कहा व्हाट आर यू टॉकिंग अबाउट, इट्स एन ऑनर a colleague, a friend, another architect is asking me to design his house. अच्छा खैर वो हो गई, अब वो मुझे पीछे पड़ गया, कर दो कर दो कर दो, अब उसामा बिन मुराद के पास टाइम ही नहीं हो गया. So I go to his house one day and husband and wife लाहौर गया, तो वो they just finished having brunch on a Sunday and drawing पड़ी हुई थी उनके. ये प्लान था, ये राइट पे आपको नज़र आ रहा है. And they were chalking out details for furniture, कैसे रखना है, angles वगैरह क्या होगा, सब कुछ. And drawing जो पड़ी हुई थी उस डाइनिंग टेबल पे, while they were clearing the dining table, मुझे पेंसिल भी पड़ी हुई थी. And I started drawing. This elevation that you see is done without scale.
Freehand.
Freehand.
Just looking at the plan here and then drawing there.
ये प्लान देख रहा था, इस प्लान को देख रहा था और अंदाजे से कि अच्छा ये इतना होगा, पीछे वो था इसका ग्राफ पेपर था, तो उसके वो फुटों के हिसाब से करा के तो ये एलिवेशन पूरी बना दी. और जितनी देर में उन्होंने उठा के वो रखा, फिर मीठा ला के रखा, ये एलिवेशन बन चुकी हुई थी. It's meant like maybe 25 minutes or something, right? So अब given the opportunity, अच्छा ये उसने देखा नहीं कि मैं सेट कि यार ये तो एलिवेशन बन गई. So I signed it. This is 10 years ago. And तो उसने कहा कि अच्छा फिर दूसरी एलिवेशन, तो मैंने कहा अच्छा दूसरी भी कर देता हूँ. तो वहीं बैठे बैठे ये दूसरी एलिवेशन भी कर दी. Now this house, ये जो आप देख रहे हैं ड्राइंग, he made sure, he said कि ये उसामा ने डिज़ाइन की है, इसकी एक एक चीज़ मुझे उसी तरह से चाहिए. And that's how this house came out. Decision इसमें जो थी, यहाँ पे ये टैंक जो था ये नीचे बना रहे थे इधर यहाँ पे. मैंने कहा नहीं इस टैंक को ऊपर बनाते हैं, और अब ये वाला जो है यहाँ पे ये बाथरूम बन गया हुआ है for another bedroom at the top, तो एक्सटेंड कर लिया. ये तो हमने बात कर ली, तो मैंने फिजिकली दिखा दी. ये this was that, ये simple look on a tight budget. ये उस घर की एलिवेशन है. Simple does not mean, like I said, bad design. So अगर बजट कम है तो डिज़ाइन तो अच्छा हो सकता है ना, उसकी प्लेसमेंट और उसका डिटेलिंग और वो. This is another house.
This is same one canal house but more, on a bigger budget.
आप देख रहे हैं किस तरह से एकदम से आर्किटेक्ट जो है वो स्टोन के साथ फ्री हो गया एकदम से. रात एंड डिटेल्स आनी शुरू हो गई, गोले वोले बनने शुरू हो गए and everything. But now Samina did the landscape for this, so she has taken elements from the elevation. And मुझे बताइए कि प्रैक्टिकलिटी जो है कितनी ज़रूरी है वो डिज़ाइन में. आर्किटेक्ट्स प्रैक्टिकल होना सबसे बेहतर है, या ठीक है थोड़ा बहुत प्रैक्टिकल भी हो थोड़ा सा?
I think होना better है.
Practical.
Practicality is a virtue. It's not something जो कि just comes along जी हाँ जी practical कुछ कर लेने. Practicality is a virtue. हर चीज़ जो है वो आपको उसके डोमेन में लेके आनी है. Yes, there will be opportunities for you to design beyond the practicality also. Some spaces जो हैं उनको आप क्या होता है, जब छोटा स्केल का आर्किटेक्चर होता है तो उसमें छोटे स्केल के आर्किटेक्चर में जो है प्रैक्टिकलिटी ज़्यादा अप्लाई होती है. लार्ज स्केल पब्लिक जब आप जाते हैं तो उसमें सम स्पेसेस सम थिंग्स यू कैन नॉट जस्टिफाई, यू स्टिल हैव टू डू दैट. ठीक है, सारे डिज़ाइनर्स जो हैं सबके स्टेलमेट आता है, सब सोचते हैं कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं. आजकल के आप लोगों के जो अटेंशन स्पैन्स हैं उनके मुताबिक आप लोग बहुत जल्दी उस पॉइंट पे आ जाते हैं, हम लोग बड़ी देर में आते हैं. तो वो जो पॉइंट जो आता है ना वो उस पर यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि अगेन कनेक्टेड विद अल्लाह, कनेक्टेड विद द ऑलमाइटी, कनेक्टेड विद द लिमिटलेस रिसोर्स. आपको जहाँ पे आपको ज़िंदगी में चेंज चाहिए होगा ना, अल्लाह ताला आपके दिमाग में कोई नई बात डालेगा. आप सोचेंगे कि मैं सुबह उठी थी, मैं सुबह उठा था, मेरे दिमाग में ये कहाँ से बात आ गई. आई वॉज वर्किंग फॉर समबडी, आई गॉट अप इन द मॉर्निंग एंड the first thought that comes to me is that I don't want to work for anyone.
That you have to not just do stuff for yourself, you also have to think beyond yourself. The focus should not be you, the focus should also be outward. So what can you do for others, for the community, for your city, for your country? So years ago, like almost I think 28 years ago or more, I felt like that, and I felt that the only way to help this country is through education, because you see people doing wrong things, and because they don't know any better. So I mentioned to a friend of mine who introduced me to the Citizens Foundation. So now I don't know if you've heard of the Citizens Foundation, TCF, but they build and run schools for poor children. And since then I've been volunteering for them. I'm really passionate about this cause, and that doesn't stop me from volunteering for every cause that comes my way. There's Chal Foundation that
Literally.
Chal Foundation that gives limbs to paraplegics. Whenever they have a fundraiser, I'm volunteering for them. There's the Hunar Foundation, which is like a sister organization to the Citizens Foundation. They impart trades, and give them international certification. So those people can go and work anywhere in the world. And there's the Kidney Center. There's like countless organizations. Anybody who is doing any good work, I'm always ready to help. And that is so important, because you have to give back. You also feel for them. I remember I was working on a Chal Foundation event, and I had to do the multimedia part. So I was gathering a lot of photographs, information and all. And that month that I worked on that, every day I'd sit in front of my computer and I would cry, because I would read the stories and see the photographs of these people who lost their limbs because of various accidents and birth problems, whatever. And then you feel how blessed you are. And with that blessing, it is your duty, absolute duty, to do something for others. You can't just get stuff for yourself. You can't just earn and just keep it to yourself or spend it on yourself. And I remember when I started working, I was very like they say, hand to mouth. I barely made enough. And a friend of mine, and I thought to myself, change of this thing. I thought to myself, okay, I can't contribute monetarily to the Citizens Foundation, but I can give my time. And that's how I started, by giving my time to them. So one can do voluntary work in any capacity, and it helps. And we have like a lady from America had come years ago, 20 years ago, and she said, "You people are so lucky to live in Pakistan." I said, "Why is that?" She said, "Because there's so much opportunity to do good. Over there we hardly find any poor people." So you see, that opportunity, we must not let it go to waste. We must do our utmost to help others. Starting from our own staff who works for us, to extended their families, our community, our neighborhood, people who live there, anything and everything that one can do for that. So that's the one thing I wanted to say. Then about landscape architecture, I feel that landscape architecture is really important. I mean, landscaping is really important in a house, because like when you make a painting, for instance, if you've been painting, you make a painting of anything like a vase or a house, but it's just there on a blank piece of paper that's just like floating in the air. So as an artist, how do you sit that painting down? You make a table under the vase, or you make the earth under the house, and then you add the shadows. Now the shadows are the most important thing in a painting, because they sit the thing down. They sit the vase on the table rather than float in the air. They sit the house down. So landscaping is also like that. Otherwise it's just a building, a beautiful building in the middle of nothing, and then the moment you landscape it, it just sits it down. It actually enhances the architecture of the building. So that is one. The other thing I always feel, that the the landscape should complement and enhance the architecture. So it should be like, so for instance, if somebody's designed a really modern house, you can't have a Mediterranean kind of garden or an English garden. It just doesn't go with it. And vice versa also. If it's a Spanish house, you don't want a very modern landscape with it. You want that same feel to continue from the inside out. So that is another thing. And the third thing is, like Osama talked about the BMW example, that most of the time the clients are sitting inside their house. So they are not looking at the house from the outside, they're looking from inside. So I feel houses, the landscape should be designed with sensitivity. That means, like if I'm doing a landscape for somebody, I don't know, an architect, who, like a client says, do my house, and she has an architect I've never met, and I ask for drawings. Sometimes they just send me the outline, of the house and the plot. And I say, no, I need the windows, the doors, I need everything, because I need to see what are they looking at from inside. So not only while the house is getting constructed, I go take photographs outside, but I also go and take photographs from each window, so I know what you're looking at. But I also need it on the plan to be able to work. So that is so important. And often architects have seen, they'll work independently of thinking about the landscape. For instance, there's a boundary wall, they'll put lights every, say, 10 feet, 15 feet, whatever the distance. They won't realize that sometimes a light is coming slightly offset from a window. So imagine if it's like a person like me, it'll bother me for the rest of my life. Why is this light not centered? I mean, it could have been a foot here rather than a foot off center. So that is so important. I mean, if you're placing the lights, start with placing them where the views are, where you have a feature or something, and then fill in the rest of the gaps with lights as and where needed. So things like that. So sensitivity to the architecture is very important. And everybody, these days every nursery has become a landscaper. But I've seen they know nothing of either design or plants, both there, even though they have nurseries, but they'll put these ficus plants right next to buildings. And ficuses, even though they're evergreen and that's why I think people like them, but they have such voracious roots. They will buckle concrete, they will destroy foundations. And I remember my professor in California used to say, if you plant a ficus 20 feet away from the house, you're planting it too close. Imagine, 20 feet away from that, and they planted a foot away from the house foundations, and it's really awful. I mean, it's just not right. So one has to know about plants, one also has to know about the design aspect in this thing. And what I was going to say about this is, like I said, people are landscaping and they're basically thinking of the outside garden. But my focus is also what you're seeing from inside. So often, smaller houses, the offset is just, 5 feet. So the wall, you have a boundary wall going 5 feet away. So you don't want to be looking at that all the time. So what I do is, in front of the windows, I increase the height of the boundary wall and I add a feature. Sometimes it's just tiles or stone or something simple, sometimes it's more elaborate, but I add a feature so that when it gives you a little more privacy because the wall is slightly more elevated in that area. Two is when you open the curtains, you can actually look at something nice rather than just a boring boundary wall going. So those are some of the things. And one of the things is also climate. We've all heard of global warming. And it is so important, the role landscape plays in, this is really incredible. I'll give you a handout at the end which talks about the benefit of trees and how trees can help, because there is something known as landscape heat load, which means that during the day, the sun is on hitting all kinds of surfaces, paved areas. So whether it's a driveway, a footpath, whatever, and of course the house walls, you know, or boundary walls. So it's hitting those things. Those are absorbing all the heat from the sun. And at night, all those surfaces, they radiate the heat back into the atmosphere. So, you know, you must have noticed that when summer starts coming, it's still very pleasant till there is a marked day and night temperature difference. Like the daytime is hot, but the evening cools down. You know, you get relief every day. The moment the night temperatures increase, that's where it becomes unbearable. And why does that happen? Because of landscape heat load. Because all these surfaces that are absorbing more and more heat every day, they are radiating that heat back into the atmosphere at night, and they're increasing the ambient temperature. So that is, you know, really important. If the same areas, like you have a driveway or a house, it's shaded by trees, or the house is shaded with climbers and all, so you will actually, you will prevent that absorption from taking place. So you will actually reduce the landscape heat load. So it's so important. Islamabad climate is so like extreme, you know, very hot summers, very cold winters. So on the south and west sides of the house, it's important to put trees that are deciduous. That means they shed their leaves. So in the summer you get lots of shade and coolness, and in the winter they shed their leaves, so there's lots of sunshine. So south and west sides is so important to have deciduous trees. So these kind of little sensitivities when, you know, doing the landscape is just so important. I'll quickly show you some photographs. Okay, I've lost the signal again. So this is a project that Osama was designing, and this renovating actually this house, and this was the final product. So this was the porch area, and you know, some of the rooms and all were looking that side. So this is what it is. Like you can see that window, so this is the view from that window. No matter how green it is, it never looks nice unless you have some feature. So that's what I mean by having features in front of windows. This was the back of that house. It had this veranda. Osama wanted to use this space. These old-fashioned houses had staff quarters here separately, you know. So Osama was redoing the whole thing. So what I did was this. So I made this area where there's a barbecue and all. I'll show you the next picture. And adding these bricks here, you can't tell that it's the staff quarter. Added a fireplace and added a trellis with a freestanding wall with a fountain, so that the staff can go behind it and not be seen, and they have access to their staff quarters, you know. Now this was a house not done by Osama. I was a client who had a very modern house, and I wanted a fountain here. Now I couldn't, like, he's really good with drawings. I said, Osama, please, jaldi se kar do. You know, like, I said, I want the fountain this high, this thing. Then I explained to him, he said, okay. So
I don't know why I do it for her, but I always make these sketches. I must show you. It came across this morning. Again, Samina ka landscape she was doing, and she said कि मुझे इस तरह का चाहिए, तो while she was talking I made, this is about 7-8 minute sketch. So जल्दी से बना के वो whatever pencil was in front of me, a color pencil in this sense, बना के उसको font दे दिया. So, is this what you want? She said, yes, that's exactly what I want.
And this also, I told him I want like this. He said square or round. I said like this, like this. So then he made this, and I showed the clients. They loved it, and it got constructed. So
not my design, not my nothing. I was just making it for her.
And this is the same house he showed you earlier. So you know, using the same elements and all, I always add the similar stones. Whatever he is using on the house is the same thing I'm using in the landscape. You know, add that. And later on, you know, there's a picture they sent me, the clients, and it's looking so green now. And this was a house in Aptabad that I did. Now, for Aptabad, this is not Osama's landscape. For Aptabad, this is a very modern house. So the landscape also had to be very modern. So I played with circles and squares. So like this is a square with the fountain circle. Here, the hedges are square and the lights are circular. You know, so like this kind of thing that I did. And then this was the house, you can see, very modern for the hills. So everything was done accordingly. Huh? And like I was telling you, the landscape sits the house down. Now they were saying, okay, we'll just paint the walls just the same color as the thing. So I said, no, it's important to add something darker, a darker element like shadows to sit the house down. So added the darker stone in the steps and pillars and all to just complement. Now you can see it's complementing the house rather than taking away from the house. This was a project Osama and I were doing together. There were some old trees, so I had to curve the driveway around the trees to take it there. So this was the house, this is how it turned out. And the landscape was like, here, after you curve around the trees, you reach here, so they created a piazza kind of thing to, for the cars to turn around. At the back, wanted a fountain, which actually Osama designed. So that got made, and I did the area around it. And Osama was making a pool, so I decided to use the same colored tiles, in the barbecue area, on the floor, and I added the lights, they reflect in an interesting manner in the pool. This was that very fancy house Osama showed you, so this was the back of the house where they had a pool, and this is how it turned out. So same elements, again used here. And then this was a friend's house who did not know that Osama was here. She was in Ireland, she came back, her husband had passed away, and somebody was renovating it.
Samina went when the house was being renovated by some other architect, and this is what he was imagining the house to be.
Was the side entrance and the neighbor's porch. Again, these things often happen, neighbor's porch or this kitchen here happening. So I said,
and
okay.
just notice that everything for the neighbor is still there, and look what happens to it.
So instead of just elevating the whole of the boundary wall, I just created independent features, at different heights to make it more interesting and to not make it feel as though it's a very high. I hate that feeling with high boundary walls going all the way. Just doesn't look nice. This was another beautiful house Osama did in F6. So there was already this tree right next to the entrance here. So created an entrance. He wanted that from the road people should be able to come through the wicket gate. So made these steps. And of course, if somebody parked on the drive, they still should be able to go till the wicket gate. So did that. And then this was the house, made these kind of floating steps for it. And then this part is the left side of the house. So rather than just, go into the side of the house, which always feels like a tight space and alley. So by bringing this out and adding the pergola, it kind of opens up the space. There's like an open field.
बाहर उन्होंने an additional space को आगे निकाला है, and yet that space is making it more open.
Instead of losing space.
क्योंकि visual, like I said, कि layers की बात है ना, a layer was added. That layer intrigues the mind कि इसके पीछे क्या है. क्योंकि वो elements पीछे continue करके जा रहे हैं, तो it automatically gives your mind room to think कि जी इसके पीछे भी कुछ होगा.
And this was the back of the house. So in front of this area, right in front, opposite it, I created this. Now the reason for this is it's not just a feature, it's actually a door. And the reason is beyond this, it's just green area. So wanted to create something like this. So this is now from the green area, which I also planted. So from the green area, you're looking in, and look, this is the door to and you can see the house. And even the barbecue area gave that same feeling of the whole house, So the whole, that feeling continues in the whole house. This is a project in Pindi. Osama wasn't doing it, but this was their main garden, and the next garden was 20 feet lower. And no, not 20 feet, I don't know, 10 feet or 12 feet lower. But the architect had given 20 steps right next to this retaining wall. So I said, okay, no, I'm not doing this. And the other thing was, there was a, you could see all this. So I wanted to hide it. So I created a very tall fountain in the center, and then I put these things so that you can have climbers climbing all the way up and hide that. And then I created this transitional area in the middle so that the clients could go down, and the clients had a lot of old urns and things that were there, and the lower garden was much 3 times the size of the upper garden. So she always entertained in the lower garden. So I wanted that aunts and older people should be able to come down very easily. So now from here you take 3 steps, you turn this side, take 3 steps, 3 steps. You've already gone through 9 steps. 3 steps, 3 steps, 3 steps, and you're down. You can't believe every time she has a party, her aunts go up and down and they don't even feel that they've climbed so many 20 stairs, because it's just like low, rises not beyond 6 inches for the landscape. Inside you keep it 7 inches or 7.5, but for the landscape never beyond 6 inches.
This is the same layers of the same transition that I'm talking about. When you create layers within something, तो वो visual जो connection है वो भी अब that also now translates into a physical connection. कि second 2-3 नीचे layer आपका visual connection उससे बन गया, आपको लगता है साथ ही जो space है 3 steps down, अगली space जो है आपको लगता है 3 steps down, साथ ही तो है,
you don't
साथ ही
realize.
तो है.
Now in this house, one day I went and they had built this wall, and their house is still these trees at the back. So I said, "Oh, why have you done this?" So they said, "Oh, it's a staff area, we want to cordon it." I said, "Yeah, but I'm planting a vegetable garden that side, so there should be an access. Let's put a door here." They just weren't agreeing, and I was just determined. But we came to a compromise. So there's no door, it's just a mirror. So that's what I did, so that the feel is of the house continuing, which it is. So the house is not, there's a wall, but it just feels like that. And this is another example of, boundary walls that don't look nice. When I came, this was already made. I couldn't do anything. So what I did was, I gave a little space. Even if you give 9 inches of space between the boundary wall and the driveway, you can fill it with climbers and you get a green boundary wall. This was a house Osama was doing in E7, so I hate plain driveways. I'm always trying to do creative kind of driveways, so made this with different kind of stone and all. This was a house in Sehala. This is on 10 acres of land. It's a long property, and it's like slightly higher on one end.
It's
And
not
Osama,
slightly higher, it's 50 feet higher.
50 feet, oh my god. So 50 feet higher, Osama sat the house there. And he gave a veranda so that while you're sitting here, you can look at the whole length of the property. Now, because from the driveway this was higher, it's dangerous also, you want a rail. So I thought, how should I do this so that I don't get to have a rail, because that's going to, if you're sitting down, it's going to obstruct your view. So this is what I did. I made a second wall here and added a flowering bed with these plants which have thorns also, so nobody is going to go into them. And you can see that on the sides I have the rail here and here, the rail is there, but in the front there's no rail because of adding this kind of thing. And at the back, they wanted a pool here, and the neighbors, her properties was finishing here. So obviously I had to create something for privacy also, so I added this taller boundary wall, lots of plants, pool, all that. Now this was in Shah Al-Adita. They owned all this land and they wanted a house, and the guy had horses, and he said, I want to have a place down here for the horses, and up there I want some stables, and up there I want some masjid kind of feeling and all this thing happening, So from here to here, the retaining walls are being made, and then to here, where this is a stable for the horses, which is our design. And this is a kind of, mosque space.
Kind of an outhouse.
Yeah, and then I made a circular kind of path in, and then I made another bed in front of it so that you don't see it all the time, and that was for the horses to ride. And he kept saying, no, you're wasting so much space, you're taking so much space. I said, the horses can't make 90-degree turns, so we have to have a circular thing. And in the end, it looked so nice that he would, every time he'd meet me, he'd say, remember, that was my idea, the circular path. So this was the circular stairs. So you can see it's all like kind of integrated together, you know. And this was the house. Look how boring. This was, he had started building it when
ये-
Osama came.
नीचे जो था ना उन्होंने सारे स्टेबल्स और घोड़ों की जगह भैंसों की जगह पता नहीं क्या कुछ नीचे बना दिया हुआ था and then he said to design a house for me around that. So
And this is what he did. Turned out really nice. Look. So this. And then this was a house in F10, so he was renovating it. So again, you know, just talking about elements that I use from the design. Now in the gate, Osama had this circular pattern. I used the same circular thing on. Over here, you know, he had these arches and these arches, so I used the same similar arch here. In this again, you know, in the porch, you could see the neighbors, you know, which is not nice. I wanted more privacy, and I don't like to just, you know, increase the height of the wall. So this is what I did to get the privacy and increase the height of the wall. And from the main lounge, you had the neighbor's porch. So again, needed to do something, so added this kind of feature wall to increase the height, give privacy, and look, you know, it's multi-purpose really. And this was the front garden. It's very small. Those stairs are going to be removed, but right now I was just taking that picture. And I added again a little fireplace and curved the wall to give a more, you know, more privacy and all from the next. And this is the back of the house. And there was not enough space, so I just added a metal trellis and I added some climbers to grow on it. But you can see that from every window you're looking at something nice. It's not, you know, this thing. This house was designed by Murad Jamil.
Which one?
Faria and Abid.
Abid.
So this was the where the, you know, you came and then
आपको नजर
आ रहा है?
and then the entrance was here and there were 3 steps here because the driveway is lower and the house was 3 steps higher. So what I did is I, you know, like that's the part in which you landscape becomes an extension of the architecture and you know, enhance it. So what I did was this. So I added the first step here and the second step here. You can see the car's emblem is here. So the cars can't even go beyond this because there's, you know, 2 steps here. And then I gave the third step here. And in the middle also added some, you know, space for greenery. And at this side also made it more interesting. So this was the entrance, and see, there's just one wide step so that you stand on it. If you're ringing the bell, you're not falling off the step. It's this wide platform of 1 step to give that. Murad, remember?
Yes, absolutely.
And then this was very interesting because at the back they wanted a kind of a fountain, like a not a fountain, but they wanted a pond with stepping stones, which I designed. But then later on they opened some of their luggage and they took out this sculpture that they brought from America. And yeah, like cherubs and all. So they said, we really love this and we want to put it on the wall. And I said, okay, now most of the stuff was done and I didn't know what. I said, Osama, please design this, you know, design this wall. So he designed the wall and this is how that cherub sculpture got put here. So it was like a mixture of the 3 of us designing this. This was a house Osama was renting and they loved sitting out, but you know, it was so shady in the front garden that the grass wouldn't grow. You know, his wife Shumaila kept changing the grass every time, spending so much money, it wasn't growing. So I said, do something. So this is what we did. He had such a tight budget. So all we did was level the ground and just I made a pattern, put bricks. In 1 day this was done. 1 day. Osama said, I don't have more than 1 day for doing this. And I have a very, very small budget.
उसको कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को कहा, मैंने कहा कितने दिन, उसने कहा पता नहीं 15 दिन लगेंगे या कुछ, मैंने कहा 1 दिन आपको, उसने कहा हो ही नहीं सकता, मैंने कहा फिर निकल जाओ, मुझे नहीं काम करना.
So I said, no, I'll tell you how to do it.
1 day.
No cement, no rate, no bajri, nothing. Just earth, and you level the earth and you put these things and then we brush with the, you know, broom, we brush the jhadu, we
We
brush
stayed like
the,
this for almost I think 10 years.
yes. And look, and this was the part next to the driveway. There was, because of this tree, there was just total shade and no grass at all. So then, you know, it became so interesting. They had a table, they would have breakfast out, all that, you know. This was a house in Pindi he was doing, again, you know, adding the thing, landscape painted it. And this was the office we had in F10, and it was so terrible. It had this, chips floor. I mean, chips can also be nice, but it was a horrible chips floor. There's
उसके
no
ऊपर ये-
greenery. So we just added these, pavers, concrete pavers, and I added plants, and later on this is what it looked like. Once the plants started growing, the climbers started growing. This was a very modern house in Chak Shazad, and of course the landscape also had to be very modern. So again, you can see this and the fireplace and all very modern. And at the back
अभी
also.
इसका sketch है ये,
Uh,
this one.
and at the back, there were these recesses. I grew this climber so that it's like that, and just one. So it was like a minimalist kind of a landscape also. This was inside they had this courtyard which was open to sky, and there was glass all around. So again, had that feeling of very modern kind of a thing inside also. And this was, I was planting at a thing, I had to plant the bed here, and when I came here, there was a manhole here. So what I did is I got this pot, put water lilies in it, and just added pebbles. So, I always say landscape designers are like illusionists. How do these magicians and all on stage, how do they, do this magic? Because there's some girl who comes, like that, dancing away, and you're looking at her, you're distracted, and he does something, in the meantime. So like that, you have to distract. If there's something, like people will say, put something over it.